Okay.
All right, at this time, everyone, we'll catch you up on what went down in all the action in the league tonight. The Flames had a tall order to fill as they tried to take 2 on the road against the Oilers. Edmonton posts a strong game in their own end, and they do enough to get the W. The Sharks were looking to steal 2 against the Capitals. Washington turns in a strong effort, and they pick up the win. The Wild played on the road against the Devils. Minnesota partied it up in the win with a huge...
Holy Christ. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what the hell's going on here. Thought my code was finally over.
Things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Tries to feed it over to Michelli. Oh, there's a great stop by Varlamov. Takes it across the blue line. A centering feed! And he denies that great opportunity there. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Should've shot it.
Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. The Coyotes win the draw. Michelli's got the puck in his own zone.
Tony Michelli. Oh.
Great poke check on the reach. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Chicago's moving it up the ice. Here's a shot.
Oh.
Spectacular save right there. Wow.
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
Whoa, never
Take
seen
us
that.
on the bench here, Cheryl. What's the rookie hearing from his head coach?
I think he's simply hearing, don't let the game come to you. You go take the game. You have the skill set. Trust in it. Don't hesitate. Go after it.
Or is that like a bird's eye view, like a distorted view or something?
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Carries it across the line. Fires it. Standing tall with the save. Sabretooths gaining momentum.
Fuck.
And that's picked up
That's
by
not who I was
Jersey.
passing it to at all. Just FYI.
Poked away by Merrill. Chicago's got the puck.
Send me.
Poked away in the offensive end. Moves it to Jones. Now he takes it over the line. Slides the paddle in there and pokes it away. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. With a stoppage in play, it's time now to look at our pound-for-pound matchup.
Everyone's talking about these 2 young athletes going head-to-head on the ice tonight, James. Why? Because they're 2 of the best rookies in the league, and they're fighting for the Calder Trophy.
Oh, 5 on 3 power. Jeez.
O'Brien's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. And off the draw, they win possession. Trying to get the puck out of harm's way. And that's one way to help kill off this penalty as they get the puck out, Cheryl.
Well, when you're on the PK unit, you have to be able to anticipate. They do just that. They're able to retrieve the puck and fire it down the ice. Makes no mistake on the clear, James. Hard and heavy on the stick.
Denies him. He got all of it. Brown's out of the sin bin and joins the penalty kill here. Great chance and an even better save.
Once again, doing everything but scoring. Oh shit, Marchand's passing.
The Blackhawks will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Denies him!
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Oh, I thought we had it.
And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Along the half wall with the puck. Quick feed to Reichel. Oh, saved it!
Hey! What?
Desperation at its
That was
finest
in.
to be able to get to that puck and send a clear message to his team that he's behind them. He's going to be the foundation tonight. As we look at that last save again, James. It is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
Hayton's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. More than half the period has expired. Still scoreless in this one. The Coyotes get a hold of the puck in their own end. Picking up some steam at center ice.
That should help me.
Taken by Schmaltz. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck. Knocked away in the offensive zone.
Shit.
Intercepted. Here's a short pass to Keller. Great defensive effort with the stick. Sabertooth slugging the puck. From right out of midair, he bats it down. The Blackhawks have it now. Picked up along the boards by Soderstrom.
That was coming out the other side.
Arizona's got it into the offensive zone. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. From off the wall and onto a stick.
But you...
Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. And that's off target as it hits the body.
Bouncing
Through
around
the
there. I
middle
thought
of
I
the
might
ice, they enter the attacking zone.
find the way in.
Knocked off the puck. Nice zone entry from the left. Shot! Blocked in front. The Coyotes will play it from the defensive zone. Chicago's looking to break out of their own end. And now it's over to Kopp. Chicago's got the puck along the wall.
Jesus.
And now it's grabbed by Van Riemsdyk. That opportunity's rejected. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Angles it over to Merrill. Handles it along the blue line.
Hey, there it is.
Scores! Well, talk about a blast of energy. It's the kid.
Wow, how exciting for him, hey, James? I mean, the preparation, the work he put in to get into this league, and it is so difficult. Gonna feel a lot lighter
Stuck
after
through him
that
somehow.
one.
With the glove and, or the blocker in his arm. Yep. Very nice, I like. What you need, coach?
As we look over on the bench, did I just see a smirk from the coach? Are they acknowledging the rookie, Cheryl?
Yeah, and a smile from the rookie. And, you know, this comes off of the conversation they had earlier, James, where the coach relayed the expectation, and it's hard to deliver. You know, there's pressure on you, you're young, but you get out there, you deliver. I like that the coach recognized the success.
Oh, the Worm got one.
And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here.
Oh, God. That 5-on-3 power play probably had something to do with it. Right, Buzz?
Both teams had a
Little
chance
pickle.
to recharge. And the official set to drop the puck here on period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
The Blackhawks have the majority of shots in this one. It's a reason they're in the lead, James. But after the shot, they're also retrieving, so they've got their opponent right there.
Well, the youngster is getting some words here from his coach. What's the message being shared now here, Cheryl?
Well, control what you can control, and to get out there and continue to do what you're doing because it's working. Yeah, the underlying metrics would definitely say after the game that they're creating a ton of chances. So don't
I had to
get
do the story answer every
stay
once in a while,
present,
right? You gotta
stay
throw
the
it in there.
moment.
Now I need to get a
Chicago's
goal.
really put the pressure on here offensively, and they lead in the second.
Offside one.
The Blackhawks win the draw here in their own end. Steps across the blue line. Arizona's got the puck along the wall. Grabbed along the board by Keller. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Chance in front.
I don't want to see that.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Chicago's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Arizona's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Michelli. Chicago's got the puck. And he takes the dish. Here's a shot. Just gets enough to keep it out.
This shot's come from the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting.
Just bouncing around.
To position, and he makes the save.
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Change up, change up.
Where am I? Oh,
and sends it just out of reach.
like that shouldn't be allowed to happen. There's nothing I can do about that.
Face up at the other end.
That probably goes against my score, right? Well, you're like, I'm going to go back for ice.
The Blackhawks have had a lot of jump in their steps since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in this second period. Johnson's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Quick pass to Johnson. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
Good chance there.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. We've got a 2-1 game. The Coyotes win the defensive zone face-off. And the puck's booted away. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Here's a collision with some authority. The Blackhawks looking against the half wall. And that'll make the highlight reels with that glove stop. Shot. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
Just trying to take a shot.
Let's see what the officials are calling.
Well, the bench doesn't like this call, James. It's untimely to say the least with that one-goal lead. Now, the PK unit, they got to get out there and they got to do a job.
The shot was coming in. I was trying to tip it away.
On a one-goal deficit on the power play now.
All right, folks. Hopefully they don't get me here.
You have to find a way to get the coverage moving and find good scoring opportunities.
Oh, God, cop that.
Past the halfway mark of this period, the Blackhawks are clinging to a 2-1 lead.
Coming out of the box, baby.
And they win the draw on their own end. Sabertooths back out onto the ice, and they will continue to play shorthanded here. Chicago's penalty killers get a hold of it. The Blackhawks cross the line and gain the zone.
Bad shot.
And we get a whistle
Good play, though.
as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
And the penalty kill.
Another face-off looming here on this power play. The Blackhawks continue to lead it here in the second period. They have been very active in the offensive zone tonight. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Slides the puck to Jones. The Blackhawks move to the offensive zone. Chance in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Now he slides it up to Boyd. And he moves the puck back inside his own end. And he takes the feed. Slick feed. Drives to the sweet spot. Puck sent over to Hall. Into the offensive end now. Shot. Oh, and he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Arizona's got it along the wall. Oh, what a stop as he uses his paddle to swat it away. Takes the feed. Moves it to Schmaltz. And less than a minute to go here in the middle frame. Here we go. Odd-man rush here. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
God, we played a great game.
And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go.
Oh,
both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next.
Get feet down.
Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the
Let's get one, boys.
set to drop the puck on period number 3. All right, the
Jesus
puck is
Christ.
dropped on the third and final frame. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Arizona's got to switch the momentum here in the third period. Through the first 40 minutes, I felt like they were flat. They're lucky that this game is still close because their feet really weren't under them. If they can play urgent in these final 20 minutes and get some good shot selections and cash in on one of them, they're going to build momentum and have an opportunity at this game.
Here's an odd-man rush. With the
Nice.
They score!
By TJ.
Back-to-back goals.
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting 2 in a row, back-to-back.
Pulled off a
Here
solid
they come.
two-pointer here.
They used
Still
their
add to
speed
it,
on
but-
this counter-attack and gave themselves an odd-man advantage here, James. And what they did was they capitalized. They had multiple looks. They could pass it, they could shoot it. Goaltender couldn't figure it out, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Chicago's got another one here early in this third period, extending the lead to 2.
Yeah, the sticks might get a little bit looser, lighter right now, but they've got to make sure that that doesn't free them from their defensive responsibilities. Listen, a third period is a third period. You know your opponent's going to be urgent, and you have to find a way to close it out.
Arizona's got the puck against the half wall. Here's a shot. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there.
Varlamov's been really sharp tonight, James, and just have a look at his save
Change
percentage,
color.
and he's making the stops that he needs to. But man,
Change
his team's played well.
color.
They've got going north. They've created
Color
opportunities.
it too,
and the reason
meh.
why they've helped the lead.
And that shot gets caught in traffic. Breakaway.
I was gonna pass it off, but he slowed down and the guy caught up to him. And I was
There's
like,
nothing
oh fuck.
technical about that. That is all
Should've just
about
gone
the
for
will
it.
to find a way to make that save. Incredible, James. Such an impressive
For now,
save.
it's
Love
shoot.
looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
The Blackhawks have been the aggressor offensively tonight as they continue to lead in the third. Chicago's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
Fuck.
The Coyotes gain possession along the wall. And he takes the pass. Arizona's got the puck against the wall. Here's a shot. And he comes up with the glove save.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
More than half the period left to play. Chicago's hanging on to this 3-2 lead. Johnson's won it in their own end.
Oh, okay.
Handles the pass.
Jesus. It's having a
Down
hard
the
time.
left wing. They gain the zone. Quick feed to Hall. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Pavelka.
No.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank
Merrill
shot
was
here,
teed
James.
up.
I love the way
He's
he's
all queued up
aggressive,
for
he's
the 1-2.
competitive, and he wins the battle.
Chicago's got the puck in their own end. Here's a short pass to Merrill. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Chicago's got it now. The Blackhawks play the puck from the back of the net. How did he stop that one?
Damn you.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
The Ducks are up next according to the league's schedule makers, and no love lost between these two sides. Tickets still available. Should be a good one.
Nice.
Well, we've got a body of evidence now with this one, and who wins the pound-for-pound
5-5-5
matchup?
left.
Sabretooth's definitely been the better player tonight, James, when you look at the matchup. Just look at the puck on his stick, the way he's created, the way he's opened up lanes. Just look at his point projection, and it tells a story.
Here they come on the attack down the left side. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Johnson. Great reflex on display tonight on his part. Another stop by the goaltender.
I'm not sure how we saw this puck, James. I mean, he's screened, there's a ton of traffic, and he finds the puck to make the save. That one's a fabulous one.
Here in the later stages of this period, we've got ourselves a 4-2 hockey game.
Pretty good night. And it seemed like a grind, too. Like, if I hadn't had that penalty, I bet my overall team score would have been a lot higher. Maybe not a lot higher, but
there it is, final horn
maybe in the
sounds.
green instead of the orange, right?
Here with this one. The Blackhawks, based on the way they played, just simply wanted it more tonight, didn't they?
Well, they wanted it more. It was a consistent effort all the way around, but, I mean, they held possession of the puck. I mean, their opponent was chasing the game, and they found the back of the net. It was utter domination tonight.
Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for playing. Razor, I want to bring it back to a moment in the game. Correct me if I'm wrong, because, I mean, you got a much better view than I have. Did I see the coach smiling over something the youngster did?
Oh, yeah, you did. And what's kind of funny about that is usually you have to chisel a smile into that coach. He's so serious behind the bench.
Yeah.
But he gave him a little bit of a challenge, and the kid responded, and you could see there was some
46 to 60.
satisfaction, and they found the button to push to make this kid a better player tonight.
Oh, come on, I had a 2-pointer too. I want them 3 stars, Fuzz. I was probably 2nd star.
The back of the ice, solid team effort there. To the phones we go. Who's on line 3? Hello.
Hey, it's Brendan from Burlington.
Hey, Brendan, what's on your mind?
I'm starting to really like what I'm seeing from our rookie. You know, this is a multi-point game, and he's looked great out there. He's been really good this season. He's been like a real bright spot for us, and I think that we maybe found somebody that we can really build around.
You know, and you look at the gradual evolution, you know, the storylines coming into camp. Can he stick? Showing he belongs right through all the exhibition games. And here we are now, as he carries it into the regular season. I like what I'm seeing. Here's hoping there's no rookie wall, because I'm buying what he's selling. All right, back to the phones we go. Let's take a look around the league and some of the final scores out there tonight. The Blackhawks were hoping to quiet the crowd on the road against the Coyotes. Chicago plastered the opposition with goals, and even more goals.
Oh, Florida. Fuzz, you know I like playing Florida, right?
Let's check in on some of the final scores across the league tonight.
Hey, Fuzz.
The Devils faced
You rolling
off
around down
against
there?
the Blues.
Ah,
New
good girl.
Jersey terrorized their opponents.
take your
Where have we
picture?
heard that before? And they
Sorry,
pick
just
up
gotta
the
take
win.
a time out. Hi, Fuzz.
The Flyers were in a dogfight on the road up against the Sabres. Philadelphia puts in a full 60-minute effort to pull this one out. Hey, we got to pay a couple of bills here, but we got a lot more action we got to get to. Stay with us.
Oh, what a good girl. Hey, kitty. Hey, Fuzz. Fuzz. Hi. Hey, Fuzz. Fuzz. Hi, girl. Kitty, kitty. Hi. Fuzz. Fuzzy. Kitty. Hi, kitty. Fuzz. Hi. You're going berserk, eh? Oh my god. Sorry, I got distracted there. She's just living her best life, aren't you? Rolling around being a goof. You a goof? She's on her back with her belly up and her legs out. Oh, what a good girl. What a good girl. All right, Fuzz, we got to beat Florida.
Welcome to the Windy City here in Chicago. James Cebulski for EA Sports, an original Six Classic. The Hawks are ready to go. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Panthers start with possession as we are now underway. Ekblad's got it in the defensive end. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Chicago's in on the offensive attack now. Takes a shot, and that's broken up. Florida's in transition. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Jones. Taken along the wall by Merrill. From along the boards, moves the puck ahead. Here's a chance with the stop. Forsling's taking it from his own end. Slides it across to Barkov. Quick pass to Kachuk. Oh, and he just got enough of that one to keep it out. And that's knocked away by Johnson. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Shot! Quick stop by Bobrovsky. Pass out front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Florida's got the puck against the boards. Chicago's got control of it now from their own end. Here's a chance on the attack. Oh, how did he stop that one saved by Bobrovsky?
That's an eventful first shift.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board.
Patches. I love all the guys we got. We got Foligno and Patches, Corey Perry. Like, it's crazy.
Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw. Blocked in traffic. Dismiss that chance. Chicago's going to play it along the blue line. Tremendous intensity here in the offensive end, and the home crowd is loving this. There's the save. Oh, look at that hit.
What? For that? Are you fucking kidding me?
Right up the gut into the offensive end. Here's a chance. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
Not a great penalty to take. I mean, you're down a goal. You're trying to fight to get back in this game, and now you find yourself shorthanded.
What the fuck is that?
The Panthers will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
And he had the answer on that play. Picked up along the wall by Reinhart. The Panthers move the puck in the defensive zone. Florida's on the attack. Puck picked up by Jones. Cuts into the paint. Blocked by Bobrovsky. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Barkov's good at taking these guys.
Why am I dropping? I know I got the penalty, but I was better on my last shift after the penalty.
Both sides of the game, guys. He's a great defender, but star D players also contribute points. I'll be watching these two players to see if one of them can really shine for their team tonight. Guys, back to you.
Gotta clean up my act, Buzz. Still the better team. They're not liking my performance, Fuzzy. a little butthurt by that.
Period number 2 is about ready to go. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, sure,
No.
God
damn, I gotta get better at cutting.
Bobrovsky's performance
Upgrade
was
my edges,
in the
maybe.
first 20 minutes. I mean, he got shelled. He's got to be exhausted, James. His team needs to pick it up in front of him if they want to stay in this game.
Moves it to Jones. Sends it over to Hall. The Blackhawks play it along the boards. The Panthers move it ahead. Looks to set up at the point now. Quick feed to Ekblad. Big hit, and that frees up possession.
Jesus.
Handles the puck. Drives it to the crease.
Oh.
Play on as that goes off
Get the, how's that not interference? I'm getting called for shit. Like, another one.
The Panthers have it now. And it's a quick pass to Duclair. Wrist shots on the slot. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Absolute sack of shit.
Still plenty of time
there,
left
raised
in
her up
this
a bit.
frame. The Panthers lead it 1-0.
Oh.
Here in the back half of this period, 2-0 is the score. Barkov's won the draw there on the attack. Too much congestion
That's
in front.
gotta be a...
Hall's got it along the wing.
Oh, nice.
The former Hart Trophy winner, Taylor Hall.
Well, this is just a fantastic shot, knowing exactly where to put that puck, low blocker side. Every goaltender's going to tell you it's one of the most difficult ones to stop.
Well, Cheryl, what are your thoughts on this conversation right now we're witnessing between the coach and the youngster?
James, I think that the coach is reiterating to the rookie, listen, we're getting in the offensive zone. We've held sustained pressure. We're owning the boards, but we got to find a way to get to the middle of the ice. And often you just need a reminder to drive the paint, to attack, have that mentality. It's got to be killer instinct.
The Panthers win it. Puck grab by Forsling. Here's a short pass to Hall. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle.
Sorry, Halsey, that was a
the Panthers have it from
hard pass.
Tries to get it to Duclair. From center, they get into the attacking area. And he's knocked off the puck there. Scooped up along the wall by Merrill. He carries the puck up along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Hall.
Oh. Shit.
Takes it away in his own end. Penalty coming up as the play's
what?
blown dead.
He had the puck.
The Blackhawks have been handed 2 for interference.
The fuck? Just when I was getting my game raised, Buzz. We call this farce. This fucking thing is rigged. Bro, he just had the puck.
Power play unit going back to work.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
Chicago's penalty has expired. They now go to work on the man advantage. Takes a shot, and that caroms off a body in the lane. Quick pass to Tkachuk. Florida's moving it along the wing. Gets it out of his own end. Skaters go off for a line change here on this power play. Chicago's crossed the line and on the attack. Great rebound to keep it away. And he stopped that one. Moves it to Perry. And he takes the
There it is.
He scores! Well, talk about a friendly ping right
That was beautiful.
Yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor. Well, this is a redemption play here, James. He's sitting in the box, hoping that his team doesn't get scored on, and then he jumps out of the box and cashes in and converts for his team. Gotta love it. 200-foot play that winds up being the difference.
Well, the rookie coming back to the bench, and Looks like getting a little pat on the back from the coach here, Cheryl. A little love.
Positive vibes all the way around, James. And I really like the fact that the coach went up to the rookie and said, hey, listen, great job. Because earlier in the conversation, there was an expectation. The coach asked him to get out there and do something specific, and he answered the call. And that's easier said than done. I mean, you're a young player. You're nervous. You want to make sure that you execute exactly the way the coach does, and sometimes you can hesitate. So a great job gets rewarded on the bench.
Shot! And that's blocked in traffic. The Blackhawks are in transition. And a strong physical collision on the play there.
That got through. That was in.
Now over to Barkov. Pass to Ekblad. Through the neutral zone up along the wing.
Who has it? We have.
The Blackhawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Moves the puck.
No, to the point.
In his own end.
Bitch.
Chicago's got the puck along the boards. Aggressive play with the poke check, and it pays off.
Fuck it.
Quick pass to Kachuk.
Interfering with me on every
Florida's
goddamn
on the
shift.
attack. Quick shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Kachuk's got control of the puck in the corner. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the goal.
Well, tough timing to take a penalty at the end of a period. You want to make sure that you can reset and regroup, but first things first, you got to kill the penalty.
There's no way we would change with 1.1 second left. Pretty sure the tired line can handle 1 second in the offensive zone, right?
Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments.
Hey fans, we have a car on the east lot with its lights on. FSB 4494. You don't know your license plate, it's a blue sedan.
It's a blue sedan.
Players are set, officials are set, third period action.
27% team play. Goal and assist, a bunch of hits, a bunch of block shot. I mean, making defensive plays, picking off passes, like what the fuck.
Coach is getting into the
27%
rookie's ear
team
here,
play.
and Cheryl, what's being said? Give us a sense of what you think might be going on.
Well, I think the coach wants more from the group, and they're leaning on the rookie to do it. I mean, that's got to send a great message to the rookie here, as well as the entire team, that they have faith in the youngster to get out there, drive the offense, and break the tie.
Bennett's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Panthers win the draw. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. Offside the call, will get a reset. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. And off the face-off, they take possession. Sends a pass over. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Bennett.
Terrible
Fires
pass.
it on net. Denies him on the play. The Blackhawks squander a golden opportunity to take the lead here. And he makes the save.
It's not squandered
Well,
yet.
it's a critical juncture. Game is tied, and the PK unit does a real great job of keeping it there.
Puts it on net. Here's a shot. And there's a glove save on the play. Lots of time left in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Still lots of time left here in this frame. It's all tied up. Barkov's won it off the faceoff. And they send it right back to him. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. The Blackhawks will play it in their own end.
Fuck.
And that's intercepted by
Nobody else
Borsig.
was with me. I didn't.
Directed
I
over
can't.
to Barkov. Reads the pass perfectly and picks it off. Florida's got it in their own zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. The Blackhawks gain possession in their own end. There's a firm collision. Takes it to the front.
There it is.
Scores! The rookie delivers!
Rocky's face. I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way.
That was a good shot, Pounder. Come on.
Chicago's got the go-ahead goal here in period number 3.
Well, and they'll certainly want to win this.
My offense and my defense are 97 and 78.
In terms of possession, when they get it, they don't give
So
it
how's my
up
team
easily.
play?
That's
Terrible,
how they scored
right?
that last goal.
Oh my God. That just means I can go and get the winner.
Here on the draw, this man advantage.
Cement my legacy, my early legacy. Nah.
The Panthers win it in the defensive zone. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Well, certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they get the puck out. That's exactly what they needed.
Yeah, late in the game, you want to find a...
Oh my God.
It's in. It's in the back of the net, and I think he put it in on his own.
Oh, he did, James. I don't think he knew where that puck was. That's a frustrating goal, as he puts it himself. Well, this is a tough pill to swallow if you're the power play unit, but if you're on the PK, you recognize and anticipate it extremely well. This is why we call it the power kill. Reading the opportunity and then burying it for a shorty.
Oh my God.
The Panthers have a critical one-goal lead here in the third.
What a gong show.
What's the strategy now?
Well, there's a couple of them, and I like to press because I think it's really important. That's how you got the lead, but you have to be very mindful. When the puck turns over, you have to get back to the middle of the ice and certainly protect.
The Blackhawks gain possession. Quick pass across to Radish. The Blackhawks carry it along the wall. Oh, what a save by Bobrovsky.
You have to be quick in your crease and you have to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Desperate to get it out of the zone. And they get the puck out of the zone, and that's a break for the squad.
Oh, yeah, this PK unit, they're out there for a reason, James. You have to be able to clear the puck,
What the
and it's easier said than done, but they
Take
make
the
no
pass,
mistake
man.
this time.
Both teams back to even strength, and after giving up a short-handed goal, it's an opportunity the power play unit would probably sooner forget.
Should just shot it.
One for the power play team here, James, giving up a shorty on that one. What matters now is what you do next. Reset, refocus, and attempt to get back in this one.
Here's a shot. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Oh!
Stops him again.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Traps that puck tight to his chest. And there's
God,
the
like how many
whistle, giving
chances
him a
do we
chance
need?
to exhale. New Jersey's up next, and no love lost between these two sides. A few tickets still available, I'm told, so you better get them before they're gone. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. The Panthers filled the net often in the first, but then just really kind of played back and defended the rest of the way.
Yeah, it's a bit of a gamble when
Didn't
you
defend
sit back
well. I
on
was
your heels a
peppering
little
them.
bit too much. Can certainly go the
Oh,
other way,
Fuzz,
but
we
it
screwed
seems
it up.
for them tonight, they were able to close it up and just find a way to win.
Well, that'll do it for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski, and we will see
Go.
you next time from ringside.
I had 3 points that game? At least I passed my coach's challenges. Yeah. There we go. 9 shots. And I should have and could have had many more. I was just trying to pass it too much. Knowing that passing rarely works out in this game, right? But this is a cool song. Right, Fuzz?
Jammed up line, so be patient if you want to try to get in. But Brendan, is in Burlington and wants to get something off his chest. What would that be, Brendan?
I think the team stinks. I just want to say that right away.
Wow.
The team stinks. However, if we're looking for the silver lining, it is definitely the play of our new guy, our new rookie, our new kid. What a tremendous performance tonight. Love seeing him light up the stat sheet like that.
So you're basically okay with just watching him by himself essentially this year?
Honestly, if we could play this game one-on-one, I think we'd be in a lot better of a spot.
Yeah, well, this isn't a video game. Oh, wait a second. Back to the calls we go. Let's check in with Grizz, who's waiting.
Riz. All right, let's see if there's any tidying
All right,
up
lots
to do.
of wild happenings on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of the scores of what went down. The Cats took to the road to match up with the Blackhawks.
You know what we'll do? We'll sim to the next
Florida
game, just see if
powers
anything
through in a
comes out
tight
of it.
one. They may not have won this one, but their sensational freshman continues to impress, finding the back of the net.
Nope, but there is.
Time to take a look at what happened around the league as we check in on some of the scores. The Panthers were in tough with the Blackhawks. Florida tops the opposition in a fun one. The rookies still getting noticed in this one, scoring in the loss. Well, with this one all in the books, let's get you caught up on some of the other final scores around the National Hockey League. The Bolts were on the road to take on the Senators. Tampa posts the win with a strong defensive front when it mattered most. The Jets went toe-to-toe on the road against the Coyotes. Winnipeg toughed this one out, and they get the win. Lots more to get to on the ice. Stay with us, everybody.
Why is it coming up with this request trade all the time? Isn't that weird? All right, well, there we go. There's the sesh. 2 good games. Fortunately, we couldn't pull out a comeback victory on the Panthers because that would have been awesome the way that was unfolding. But, yeah, great 2 games. Can't wait for the next couple.